Hello everyone, today we're going to be covering another pretty big topic, so strap in and we might just get through it before too many of you get bored and fall asleep. This time we'll be looking at the one and only Pipboy from the Fallout series. The Pipboy is an all-purpose computing, medical and analytical device designed and manufactured by Robco as the future of personal technology, but were primarily distributed to the dwellers of Vault-Tec's nuclear bunkers. Among its many features, the Pipboy boasts an automatically updating map of the local area, biomonitoring of its wearer, recording of inventory being carried, a Geiger counter, flashlight, radio, and some models even come with the ability to play simple video games. The Pipboy, abbreviated from Personal Information Processor, was first developed prior to the Great War by Robco Industries in an attempt to corner the untapped market of personal wearable computers. The device was meant to be an easy-to-use all-purpose processing unit capable of storing a great deal of varied information and running the standard format holodisk. Not merely functional, the Pipboy could be used for entertainment as well, with a built-in radio and even video game compatibility in later models. Not forgetting the nuclear threat, the Pipboy also included a Geiger counter and bio readout to ensure its users' safety, topping it off as the must-have computing supplement. Throughout its lifespan, the Pipboy has seen a number of iterations upon its design, as the technology was refined and miniaturized. Although there are many variants, there are 4 main versions of the core model. These range from the prototype Pipboy 1.0, a very large and heavy device apparently created as a mere proof of concept, through the 2000 variant, still bulky and slow but arguably the most iconic design, to the 3000 model, which is effectively the pinnacle of the technology. While the general build of the versions can differ greatly, each version was iterated upon heavily in subsequent releases, allowing a lineage to be seen between the often disparate styles. Although billed as a revolution in wearable computing to improve the life of the everyman, remarkably few Pipboys ended up in the hands of the general public, with most being assigned as mandatory equipment to monitor the inhabitants of the vaults. With the threat of nuclear war ever looming, it would seem that Robco rushed out early models of the Pipboy to newly built vaults, supplying ever-advanced models to newer bunkers and not updating those in older ones. This will explain why the comparatively newer vaults on the East Coast have far more advanced Pipboys than the cumbersome 2000 models on the West Coast. As many large manufacturers are, Robco seemed not to be content with capitalizing on the core line of Pipboys and attempted to branch out into other designs, including the Pad, effectively the Kindle of the Fallout universe, and the Little Pip 3000, a smaller, less powerful variant of the 2000 series. While enjoying limited success, it's safe to say that neither of these ever overshadowed the Pipboy itself. The Pipboy, throughout its various versions, has been a highly sought-after commodity, not mainly for being pre-war technology, but rather for being a genuinely useful device that can often spell the difference between life and death out in the wasteland. Granted, it's a relatively common sight, but given its sheer impossible usefulness, the Pipboy has to be given an artifact rating of significant. Now I know what you're all asking, where do I get my own Pipboy? Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you've got something 1,000 times better in your pockets, or more likely in your hands while you completely ignore me. I see you back there. Yes, if you want a Pipboy, just strap your phones onto your arms. I'm sure someone makes an accessory like that. Anyway, subscribe for more course material, and support the lectures on Patreon so I can keep rambling on about stuff probably only I find interesting. On that note, I hope I see you all next time, and just have a good week.